Honestly, I didn't mind that it went on for so long, but because I really enjoyed the this part. It was really good. I actually really liked reading all the dialogue. It was quite fun. Unlike the palace. Oh dear God. Not the palace. I didn't. Good to be back on the Courageous. Wow, y'all got a hot spring in here too? Y'all ballin'. Oh, and a giant training room. Sugoi desu ne. Fancy. Though it is a new model ship, its command systems compared to those of the previous Courageous. We are able to prepare a minimal manual station backfill while we are short on staff. Yes, we'll divide the work among the department heads. The previous ship was 74 Arch class. This time it is 92 Arch. The speed and control are superior as well, so take care while navigating. Understood. It's even more of a shrew than the previous model. Engine and armaments control is done via the terminal here. It comes equipped with anti-hacking features provided by Erica and Dr. Russell. Mom and Grandpa's? Got it. Amazing. Everything is state-of-the-art. And it's equipped with the latest computer system just announced by the Epstein Foundation. Yes, and it's constructed with a cutting-edge hydraulic-enabled hull as well. Not to mention the latest orbital engine design developed at the ZCF. But no matter how many times I hear it, I can't believe it. That all this groundbreaking technology was developed in secrecy in all of those nations. Like I explained before, I've been helped by a countless number of people. And one of those people is Gwen. Gwen Reinford, the perverted grandpa. Yes, discussions began immediately following the Civil War. After the war ended how it did, I received a request from the Prince. This was prepared in case the Crimson Wings met its doom. I did hear that you and the Prince have been talking to Gwen. But to think that this was developed in Valeria Lake in Liberal, the former site of a secret base that the society developed. That was the site that the Faceless did his research that ultimately led to the incident. I did hear that its control was then transferred to the ZCF. That's right, it looks like my grandpa was doing research there too. Gwen and Dr. Schmidt aside, to think that Dr. Russell and Queen Alicia cooperated on this. It seems that Cassius and the princess didn't know anything about it. Better to deceive your enemies. And it sounds like this was funded by Prince Oliver and Gwen with help of His Majesty the Emperor's Special Fund. And I hear that my father and Lord Ragnar contributed as well. Yes, they are quite incredible. The Alberia family was not involved to keep the news secret from the Intelligence Division. Yes, the Kyan family as well. And so the third wings were completed, not subject to the government nor the Weissland army. Well, when we figured it would be taken, we figured the government would simply try to impound it. I never imagined they'd try to physically take it themselves. It's not a laughing matter. Yes, you should thank the goddess you even have your life, even if you do lose your left eye. Your Majesty. So there's no chance of recovery for it? Unfortunately, it seems like it would be very difficult, but at least my hands and ears are safe, so my life as a traveling musician is secure. I have to thank them especially for that. Your exchange with George and the whim of the Phantom Thief. I think a big part of it is that you never gave up, Your Majesty. The hull will collapse in 15 seconds. But let's make one final wager. An anti-gravity, anti-inertia field will be present in the bridge for 24 seconds. Struggle hard. It's no good. Don't give up. I was too late. No. There must be a way. Allow me to ascertain the poor luck of my eternal rival myself. Who would have thought that the Phantom Thief would jump in and save you guys after you fell? Using that magic of his, he was able to get all of you evacuated. So now we know why no remains were ever detected. But you and the crew sustained serious injury. How were you treated? Well, I did get hurt, but fortunately those injuries only left scars. But I wasn't able to support with my arts while the Viscount was holding the barrier in place. I'm so disappointed in myself for that. I'm sorry, Laura. I don't even have the right to look you in the eye. Like I said before, it's not something for you to worry about, Tobal. I am glad you are safe, you and my father. I feel so relieved. Right. What has become of the Viscount is indeed a shock. Even if he lost his left arm, I am certain he won't waver. All one can do is find his way forward with his sword and his power. Swinging the sword is fundamentally one's own volition. The words spoken by the Viscount in the Infernal Castle 2 years ago. That's cool. Kinda grim if you ask me. Knowing him, he's attained an even higher mental state. He may well end up becoming our toughest challenge of all. That's right. Well, that included, it seems like we need to reassess everything. We have that promise with Lloyd and Alistair's team as after all. That we do. We can't leave to them. And it sounds like Rose is safe for now, but I apologize, my grandmother always misses the most crucial points. That was surprising out of the blue like that. But we need to understand better the rivalries as well. the previous night. After Arena and the others boarded the Courageous on Prince Oliver's invitation, all members decided how they would act for the next 6 days, and some unexpected guests appeared in the conference room as well. Very nice to meet you. I am Rosalia Milstein. I am the leader of the Empire's Hexen clan and the teacher of Emma and Vita. Nice to meet you, Prince Oliver, as well as the Liberal and Crossbow teams. Nice to meet you as well. I've heard so much about you from the rumors and the legends. You watched over the very first generation of honors as they established themselves in the Empire. That was my predecessor. I did know Emperor Hector 800 years ago and Emperor Dracula's as well. Though traces of them have disappeared, you seem to be beyond the norms yourself. I'm honored. I heard about her from Ren, but 800 years old, it's kind of hard to buy just looking at her. I have heard about you there as well, from Ragnard and Zeit, that is. From Ragnard? Really? We haven't seen Zeit ever since then, but, well, before they disappeared, I did have a word with them. I do not know where they have gone. I see. I don't think Cassius knows either. The ancient dragon Ragnard and the holy wolf Zeit. They're the sacred beast sent to protect the Septarian. Yes, sent by the goddess, just like that sacred beast of Earth. I am the deputy head of the Growlsritter, Thomas Lysander. I've heard quite a bit about you all, Estelle, Lloyd, and your teams as well. And I haven't seen you since the Thor's main school, Prince Olivert. I never thought the history teacher would end up being a Dominion. I do know Kevin myself, so I'm upset that I was not able to notice it. I see, so you heard about us from Kevin and Reese then, and you probably heard about us from Wazi then. Yes, they're all active outside of the Empire presently. They are opposing the society, which is taking its own secret measures to support the Great Twilight. The 1st, 4th, 5th, and 6th Anguis. So including the ones who haven't come to the Empire, nearly all of them are active. Not to mention that the Imperial Intelligence Division is active outside the country as well. And the boss of the Red Constellation, Sigmund Orlando, is too. I see, so my uncle is on the move then. Yes, Arios and Risha are working to contain all of those threats as we speak. Along with Noel, Chief Sergei, and Dudley too. I see. To be honest, it is quite a tenuous situation, and among all of that, the Priest Order are working on their own for the Mill Mirage, even though this is not the time for dispute among the leadership. Well, 200 years ago during the vampire incident, the Priest Order intervened as well. In any case, let us get into the main topic, the 7 rivalries. In 6 days, the Jormungand plan will be put into motion. Our relationship with the Mill Mirage, which seeks to oppose it, remains unclear, and the disturbance in the Septium Veins across the Empire has once again elevated this evening. Is that an effect of what happened today? It might be connected to the Jaegers moving as well. Yes, and the Saints and my father. Not to mention Mother and Sharon as well. And Belle as well. She seems to be working with RF. The situation has become complex, and one more very concerning development. At the same time, the Septium Veins across the entire continent became active, not just the Empire. What? Well, the ripples did seem to spread beyond the Empire from the beginning, but it's like a reflection of an omen for a world war. Yes, that's the Twilight, and the rivalries are to be held in the middle of all of that. It may be time to prepare for training then. What do we do? In that case, the answer is simple. Use the ship as you will. It seems the 7 rivalries is the objective of the Chancellor and the Gnomes. But on the other hand, that might be the only hope to avoid the demise. You mean... That's true. Within the Great Curse, something unseen is leading everything. In that case, it is likely impossible to directly confront the war, but that's exactly right. Dad and Chloe are participating in the male mirage. But what is this curse in the first place? In Liberal, we were able to circumvent the Septarian and avoid disaster. By virtue of that, we connected with the karma of people from 1200 years ago. We are the same then. We managed to settle the reappearance of the Septarian that was disconnected from the karma of the people. Yes, or else Kia might not have been taken back at all. But because Lloyd and the others came for me, a great mistake was avoided. The ring that could grant wishes in Liberal, and the tree that could change destiny in Crossbow. Both were a blessing, and both were a curse. But Estelle and Lloyd and their team did not lose heart in sight of all of that. Then you must do your part to unveil the truth. Estelle, Lloyd, and team, and all of what we can do as well. This has become a problem of the underworld and the surface world in the Empire. That's something only you can solve, with all of your strengths combined and moving forward. Only we can solve. Of course, my duty to start the third force in the Empire is complete, but I can at least become your wings in place of the Merkaba. And with the increased size, I can easily transport the 4 soldiers and 2 divine knights. We sincerely appreciate it. Then Thor's Military Academy Class 7 will take you up on that. We plan to help you out as much as we can as members of the Wings of Light. We're the same, and the branch school students will help you as well. If you need any help with navigation, just ask me anytime. Yes, that's a big help. We are honestly still lacking in crew. Of course, I'll keep helping out as an instructor of the branch school. Me too, now that I can finally work with all of you. Well, as planned, we'll start acting on our own. Us too. We'll be hitching a ride on the Bobcat. So you'll be working as the Guild and SSS then. Yes, we have to cover the Empire, North Ambria, and Jurai too. We've gotten some calls from Lehman State. Shara, you're heading there too, right? Yes, but I'll be departing tomorrow because we're heading in that direction now anyway. Sarah, Fee, leaving the courageous to you guys. Yes, leave it to us. So then, Tio, Ellie, and Kia. Yes, we'll have to return to Crossbell for now. No! But we'll meet again very soon. So let's keep working hard. Right. Well, it sounds like all of those places will be in good hands, and you can leave the Merkaba to Rosine for now, Gaius. It'll be undergoing repairs nearby. Understood, leader. I'll leave it to you then, Rosine. Yes, best of luck with everyone, Gaius. Now we have started to see the light, so let us all go fulfill our final roles. Grandmother? Final roles? Yes, listen, Class 7. As I mentioned before, the Septian veins across the Empire have become active, the stage for the rivalries to Spirit Caves, and the Sanctuary of Luna that we have presided over from time immemorial. Sanctuary of Luna? The one near Mulsante? Yes, the reflective pool that witches for generations have used to cleanse themselves. That place now appears tied to the Black Records. That name. Yes, I just learned of this a moment ago. If you wish to learn the final truth of the Curse of the Empire, you may do so. We have kept those logged and should be able to answer your questions. We will need Class 7 and Celine for the trial. Yes, you will have to use your human form. Grandmother? Oh man, they're leaving already. So sad. Well, it was good to use them again. So something is happening at the Sanctuary of Luna, and a trial for Class 7, like in the old schoolhouse 2 years ago. That's where you all first became acquainted with Valimar. Yes, he appeared at the end. That was one type of spirit cave itself. I don't know what Grandma is after, but it appears we'll have to go. Why in the world do I have to? I'm not part of Class 7. Don't give up, Celine. Human form, like in the Black Workshop. Well, I am interested in your human form, Celine, but that reflecting pool that shows the truth is a timely thing indeed. We will use it as a warm-up for the courageous. Let us head to Gala Lake. Let us land a ways away from Nosante in the lake. We'll activate active camouflage mode and underwater soundproof mode. Understood. Leave it to me. We'll get off and patrol the area by boat. Hopefully Estelle and Lloyd's team yield some information for us. And if you discover anything at the Spirit Cave, let us know. We'll be looking forward to some good news, but be careful. Yes, you too as well. Thanks for all the help. Class 7 members, let's get prepared. The ship is still understaffed. Let's help out where we can. Understood. The brand school students are here, but it really is a stupidly big ship. Yes, it might be good to explore the ship once too. Start of Act 3, baby. The courageous. I can really feel the state-of-the-art technology. While I get prepared for our mission, I better check out the ship. And it might be good to talk to the people around the ship too. You can access each floor via the elevator. Once you visit each floor, you'll be able to transport there using the square menu. Cool. Let me save. Oh, Celine's in here. So, hang on. If I remember right. Oops. Okay, so I'm just gonna talk to the people on this first floor so I can do off-stream orbit stuff. And maybe equipment too, but we'll see. Well, actually, wait, do I? Do I have to? No, I don't have to. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Alright, never mind then. I'm not really worried about the equipment because equipment takes like 2 seconds to deal with. Let me see here. I did get like new boots. Oh, okay. Alright, so, wow, that was a very eventful end of the Act 2 and start of Act 3. Let's get right into it as quickly as possible. Nisama, Charizard, again. I'm so happy you're okay. I'm really so happy to see you two together. Thanks, Elfin. We really caused you trouble. I'm so sorry for cutting off contact. Ordinarily, I would have told you about your brother before anything. Yeah. Brother could not move for a while in that state after all. I really must thank you so much for your efforts in restoring and returning my brother. Hime-sama, you don't even have to mention it. Oh, Shara feeding me with warm porridge. What lovely memories we made. Of course, when I asked for mouth-to-mouth feeding, she pinched me pretty hard. Wait, Oliver, what the hell are you saying all of a sudden? They're closer than I remembered. Arian, you must be exploring the ship then. Yes, it truly is an incredible ship too. Allow me to introduce myself again. My name is Reen Schwarzer. Very nice to meet you, Charizard. Yes, I've heard a lot about you. Nice to meet you too. It was really rough for you though, wasn't it? No, I suppose it'll be even tougher starting now. Yes, but this is a path I can't avoid as a member of the Empire. Like Estelle and Agate, I'll be counting on you. Yes, leave it to me. My resolve has long since been set. As the silver streak, I can't lose to the purple lightning. That reminds me, it sounds like you've been aware of her since a long time ago. I guess. She got to A rank so young even though we're the same age. She's really top class for her age. And Cassius relies on her too, so I'm a bit jealous. You're both so lovely, I can't help but look up to you. She's my former teacher, but I do feel close to her. I hit it off with her immediately after entering the Empire. We love to drink, sure, but we're sort of similar, I guess, too. Your tastes are completely different. Oh, she's into older men, right? I heard she's been changing lately, though. And I'm not really saying that you're my type at all, you know. Charizard is so wonderful, but she's also kind of cute. In that case, I'll pitch in as the little sister in this situation. Well, I think you can leave that to them. But it really does seem that Cedric has completely lost his way. I don't know that he'll ever return to how he was. No, I don't believe that. I'm happy that brother is alive, but that happiness is weakness. I'm working to end this world and create a new order. Weakness is my enemy. The fact that he could even say those words proves that he's pushing himself too far. Of course, it's true that he admires Chancellor Osborne, but I do not believe his resolve is as hardened as that of the Ironblood children, or as the Awakeners. I believe the same. What a foolish child, though. All we can do is wait for our next chance to see him without giving up hope. I was hoping the Prince and I would be able to greet him personally, but... Oh, Shara, you want to meet my family that badly already? And then Mother too, and Father when he recovers. Hey, why are you going along with this? What's that? I'm not surprised you noticed. This is our trump card, which allows us to extend the communication range of your Arcus to long distances. It's a relic from ancient times called an echoing seashell. This debaucherous prince here was carrying it with him. I see, so that's it done. 10 years ago, a certain bracer found it in some ruins. Beyond long-distance abilities, it can also establish communications no matter which situation we end up in, kind of like a cheat. By making use of the repeaters that Towal set up in a special application from the Foundation, it's the basis for a round of 7. I see. It's incredible. But the fact that you have this set up on the console of the bridge, it allows us to connect to everyone involved in the Wings of Light. It's an unbelievable function for those of us operating it. I thought so. But I thought the church had rules concerning artifacts from ancient times that were found to be active. Well, I did end up speaking a little bit to the Graal's Dritter about that. As long as we keep within certain rules, we'll be allowed to hold on to it. Oh, brother. Seriously, he's the embodiment of being eloquent and skilled. You know, actually, I kind of want to change up Reen's outfit a little, just a tiny bit. I think I'll have him in. No, not that. I don't remember where the like the masks are and stuff. That's not right. But anyways. Oh, the brothers. Oh, Instructor Reen. You checking out the ship? It has been a long time though. 2 years now, hasn't it? Yes, ever since I saw you from time to time in connection with the main school's board of directors. I sound like the situation at the 7th Armored Division got pretty difficult. I'm glad to see you're okay. Yes, I thank the goddess. But as I ended up joining the newly formed division of the debaucherous prince, the disbandment of our division ended up being a benefit. Thanks to that, I ended up able to join forces with the newly formed crew of the Courageous too. Yes, I can't think of a better situation than that. But what of the situation with Father? Yes, I intend to make contact with Father and Mother in the East soon. I would also like to make contact with Uncle and Colonel Neidhart. I see, well, like General Craig, they seem to be ashamed lately. I've heard the stories, but none of this changes the fact that they are two of the Empire. And if the Jormungand starts moving, the rear guard will be thrust into battle as well. In that case, they may end up being the next greatest enemies of the Mille Mirage. To think of those two insanely strong generals joining forces like this. But it seems likely that General Cassius and Aurelia will ultimately have the upper hand. It may be impossible to find a legal way to stop them. But in regards to the underworld, I promise you we will find a way to break through. So I humbly ask that you try your best to hold out on the surface world. I've been planning to all along. And it may be late, but I do have to thank you for looking after my brother. It will get difficult from here on out. I ask that you continue your guidance from here out until he truly becomes an adult. Understood. I think he's plenty adult enough as he is. I'll continue to take responsibility for him as his homeroom teacher. Very well. I feel like running away. This floor has the conference room and the training facilities. About the 3rd floor, conference and training facilities. The 3rd floor is equipped with a conference room, a training hall, and lounge with sport activities, and a restroom. You cannot use it yet, but the training hall can be used for all sorts of combat situations. And of course there's a hot spring in there. Oh, hello, Reen. What's up? Nothing much. I heard you're taking over some of the parts of the ship then, Major. Yes, and as it is a new model, there are plenty of things I don't understand. We're going through the manual now so that I can take over piece by piece. I see. Good work then. Actually, as another branch school instructor, I'd like to take over a few responsibilities myself. Don't forget you have Rose's request at Gala Lake. Leave this to us for now and get yourself prepared. I wish I could come along too. But it has to be class 7, right? It's a bit frustrating. Well, we'll definitely overcome whatever trial is there. So you intend to head to the surface and reunite with the main school that's on the Durflinger soon, Major? Yes, I'll be supporting them for the time being. Let's continue to join forces with the Burnt School in mind as well. Right. We'll be counting on you. Let's go out with that principal of ours. That reminds me, Schwarzer, about Claire. Yes, she was broadcasted next to the Chancellor when we were on the Pantagruel. She's probably fulfilling important duties all over the Empire, but yes, with the starting of the Ormagun, it may become the final mission for the RMP, and the role of the Ironblood children in the Underworld will take effect as well. Right. Losing Orion was clearly a big deal for them. I may not have the right to say this, but please take care of Claire. At this rate, her heart is going to crush under the weight. Understood. I don't know what I can do, but she's an important person for me, so I'll do whatever I can. That's plenty. I appreciate it, Schwarzer. Oh, of course they're training back here. We're not training. Just chatting, I guess. Duvali and Laura. Don't tell me you two are already sparring. No, it's not that. We just both came here to train and ran into each other here. You have an actual trial awaiting you. It would be foolish to waste all your stamina now. Sorry I asked. But we really are fortunate to have a training facility like this on board the ship. Yes, I suppose you could say that. The previous Courageous had a training facility, but nothing as large as this. We could take this opportunity to train with some of the other Stahlritter exclusive doll weapons. Shall I prepare the Vanguard F2 Sleipnir units? The state-of-the-art dolls we fought in Hamel and the Sea Fortress of the Stahlritter? Can they be operated this far away from the society? Yes, they are specially adjusted units for our own use. Sleipnir. Come! Wow. They are quite impressive up close. Right, fighting this will be really good training. Well, I have one more Sleipnir unit as well that I can lend for training. I'll prepare it here while you guys are undergoing that test. I'll leave it in the spare hangar so you can use it even if I'm not around. Thanks a lot. Thanks from me as well. Cool. This level has the outer deck of the ship and the liaison area, along with all sorts of shops, the cafeteria, and the reference room. About the second floor shops and the liaison area. Second floor has access to the front and rear decks along with all sorts of shops. And I can read various books, continuing from those that were aboard the Merkabah in the library. The black records are included. Wow. Oh my god, everyone's here. What do you think of the Courageous Reen? Well, the last one was impressive, but I feel like this is sort of the ultimate in terms of cutting edge. I heard that the armaments are stronger than they were on the previous ship, too? Yes, actually the prince was a bit uneasy about that, but practically speaking, we'll be coming into some pretty tough battles beyond this point. There will come a time for sure when we need more power than simple deterrence. Yes, His Highness came to that conclusion and decided to load us with the latest weapons. It sounds like you have to push that through Dr. Schmidt, who is partly responsible for its development. I can imagine that. Not to mention that Dr. Russell and Erica and Lebrel were involved as well. And the engineers of the Epstein Foundation worked on this in absolute secrecy as well. Right, all of the surface world technology, with the exception of that of the Verne Company in Calvert, is represented here. So the ship is really an unbelievable brute. Make sure to make good use of her. Right, will do, along with the prince and the students. Once you disembark, you're planning to meet up with the Stealth team then, right? No, I'm leaving out the Scheherazade. I have something that's been concerning me that I'll be working on my own. I'm sure you'll have your hands full with the rivalries, but please try to take care of the incident with the Viscount as well. Right, leave that to me. At times like this, you really are dependable, Tobal. Including making contact with the Secretary General, we'll be leaving that to you then. I'm telling you, I haven't made contact with Ein yet. That's right, Tobal knows the Secretary General and the Gralsritzer personally. Little did Reen know. Oh, Ada and Fritz are here. Ash, Sydney, and Fritz and Ada. I didn't know you two got on the Courageous. Yes, along with Major Michael, we intend to disembark shortly, but I never thought that we would encounter Prince Cedric so soon. But we already prepared for that. Actually, it was a good opportunity. I see. So what happened to the Durflinger after all that? Right. It got away from the RMP. It got away from the RMP, alright? It seems the Special Guard don't have as much free time anymore, and thanks to Major Michael, we totally outflanked the RMP. So to some extent, we should be free to act as we will. Let's cooperate together going forward then. For the purposes of group communication, please take down our Arcus numbers. Of course. So in this situation, it might be better to get in touch personally. Personal communication? Do you need to discuss something in particular? No, I think basically Sydney here just wants to hear your voice. I see. Well, in that case, I refuse. I didn't even do anything yet. Isn't it a little early to reject me? You're in denial in a sense, aren't you, Sydney? So.
どれも自慢の一品ですよ。また来てくださいね。
Oh, you sell the weapons.
なんか買ってっか?
Oh, definitely need to buy this now. Oh, that's what I completely forgot to do. I forgot to buy everybody new equipment and stuff off stream, but it's okay. Where am I? Oh, there he is. It's Reen. Long time no see, Becky. Finally, after a long wait, Becky's store Courageous Branch is open. So I'll be counting on you again, Reen. You too, Becky. But it reminds me of how Becky was on board the Courageous during the Civil War. Alright, she was always competing with Hugo nearby. And Hugo is still following his same path himself. But acting the way he does is certain to lead to his ruin one day. It's important to weigh empathy just as much as revenue and P&L in order to taste true success. You're the same as ever too, Becky. I'm planning to hang out on the ship for a while. I'll try to help you guys out and also gather some information for myself. Don't worry, I'll have a whole bunch more grab your picks ready for you. It's not like I'm doing this for those, but... well, we'll keep relying on you. Okay, since I'm right here, actually, what is she having? Let me check her shop. Guess I'll buy it. Okay, since I'm here, I guess I'll buy some new equipment finally. Ow, I have 10,000. Ah, I have so much, Mira! That's a huge hike up. think Kurt can use this. I don't think I can toss this over to Kurt. And this can get tossed over to Ash. There you go, that's better. Now, where's the... guess this isn't it. Okay. I guess I have to do it over the open shop. I guess that's it for right now. Everything else is kind of low priority, I suppose. Yeah, not until I can actually use them again, I suppose. So let's see. Fee, Vivi, Linden, Gaius. They're right over here. Hey, Reen. Hey there. Linden, Vivi. Glad you two are doing okay. That's our line. I'm just so glad you all got out without any injuries. But Reen, you're even more of a lady killer now than ever, aren't you? So what's going on with your love life? Did you finally pick someone? Oh, Vivi. Sorry about her, Reen. Well, it's actually comforting to see her the same as ever in a way. That's true. But it sounds like you two had your own share of burdens. If I was a better commander, perhaps there was more we could have done for you. Don't say that, guys. Because the Merkabah distracted the enemy that the strategy was a success, and we were saving up for a special appearance ourselves. Well, you certainly did make quite the entry. So you'll be staying on the ship as part of our medical staff, Lynn? What about you, Vivi? Well, of course I'll be the cameraman aboard the Courageous. I'm leaving the coverage on the surface to Rex. So, I'll be counting on you guys. Okay. Sounds like it's gonna be lively around here then. Oh, hello, Reen. Wow, there you are. Reen? What's the matter? I did hear, but that silver and the silver hair and jet black outfit. Do you want to drown me in my own nosebleed? But that look of yours should really be against the rules. I'm sure you won't mind if I write a new radio drama episode to star you, right? Dorothy and Monk are the same as ever. Yeah, you two really wear your hearts on your sleeves, don't you? Well, I feel I may have acted a bit rashly, but... Sorry, Irene, I probably went a bit overboard too. I know it's exciting to meet after so long, so I totally get it. So you'll be in charge of the terminal room then, Monk? Yes, I'll be quite busy with dealing with Trista Broadcasting. You guys are all working so hard, so I have no choice but to help out. Dorothy and I have completed our preparations of the terminals too. For now, I'm on extended leave from the museum. I'll be in the library next door, so just call out if you need anything. And we'll be taking over receiving various data you gather now too. I'll be taking combat data. Vivi will take personnel data. And I'll be taking reference data. Got it. Monk, Dorothy will be counting on your support. Elise? Patrick? What are you doing here? But Patrick, I'm really glad you're okay. I'm sure brother is thrilled as well. No, I'm the one who was glad to see you unharmed, Elise. Instructor Markov from the main school did let me know before, so I was relieved. And now the branch school students are here as well. Yes, now we see how they pulled it all off. So about the fact that my location was unknown, what did you think about that? Oh, brother. Schwarzer? Hey guys. You're preparing to disembark soon too, aren't you, Patrick? Yes, I've been preparing to disembark since yesterday. Well, it would have been great if you were able to stay on board, but... I agree. Schwarzer? What's wrong? You seem strangely calm seeing me along with Elise. Really? I didn't really notice. This is too weird, but in this case... Schwarzer, allow me to just say this. I don't know how much of a challenge the rivalry will be, but if you leave Elise and disappear, I, Patrick Higharms, will never forgive you. Patrick? Sorry, I might have given up somewhere myself. Well, now that you mention it, I actually cannot condone you two being alone together since you're so close in age. How about I should show you around the ship a bit, Patrick? That was a quick change. You two are closer than ever, aren't you? You played yourself, Patrick. Oh, I can change his outfit. Oh! Wait, what's the difference here? Nani? Oh, it has a class 7 band. Neat. Alright, now what? Go to the first floor. Okay, so Ferris, Lisa, and Gwen. Hey, Reen. Looks like you're checking around the ship. Yes, we need to get prepared before the trial in the sanctuary of Luna. Gwen, good to see you again. Glad you are with us on the Courageous. So you must have been working with Patrick then, Ferris? Yes, I was able to help just a bit though. And in a way, I'm here as a sponsor for the various parties. Although finding a way to divert Schmidt's unreasonable demands is proving to be tiring. I see. But I'm really glad you two are alright, and in a way we're at least able to see that Mother and Sharon were doing fine as well. Seriously, that stupid daughter, and Schmidt too of course. And what is that Franz doing? He's changed so much. Sorry, Elisa. No, grandfather, I need to face it. He may seem like a different person, but I need to face him as my father. See, you've gotten strong, Elisa. It's true that you've really grown a lot with Class 7, Elisa. No, Ferris. Don't you mean you've grown a lot with the Reen? Heart? Oh, you might be right. Heart. ... Wow, Ferris, what is this? I don't know their situation, but I think we might be making it worse. Probably for Elisa mostly. Hey there, Gwen and Ferris. Would you mind stopping the stupid assumptions? Yes. Well, that aside, you'll be on the ship for a while, right, Gwen? How about you, Ferris? I plan to return to Ordis and meet with my brother. As we enter the final stages, we need to once again confront Governor Regnitz. I really wish we could help with that too. No, you guys have your own roles to fill that you can't run away from as well. Supporting Reed in Class 7 should be more than enough for you. Yes, you're right. Thanks, Ferris. We'll keep doing our best. Let's be strong as the former members of the Thor's lacrosse team. Of course. They really are close. Elisa has some great friends. So really, what's going on with you and Elisa, Reen? Grandfather? Oh, hey, Reen. So glad you're looking good. But of course I knew you'd be okay, knowing you, Reen. Of course, it is Reen after all. Have you been fishing recently, though? I have some news to break to you, Kenneth. No. I've gotten some good info about great spots all over. I'd love to hear about them. But I heard you were helping out at the branch school, Mint. So you're helping out around the Courageous then, Kenneth? Well, as we go around the Empire, I'll be searching for information about fishing spots. In the process of doing that, I'll be feeding whatever information I come across to Prince Oliver. I see. That sounds like you, Kenneth. It's amazing just how many different kinds of people we have from Thor's. Yeah. Not to mention our young genius musician over there. I don't know about the genius part. But it sounds like you were lending a hand as an engineer in Liberl then, Mint. Oh, I see. So you helped get the Courageous going. Well, basically just the finishing touches. And Dr. Russell of the Three Brothers really is the type to lose sight of everything else when he's concentrating on his research. He didn't really care about the small mistakes, so I was able to work under him like when I was able to work under Dr. Schmidt. I think you're the only one who'd call it easy to work under Dr. Schmidt, Mint. Mint is really something you know. Okay, since I'm here... Tita! Oh, there's a new quartz. Oh, it's another one. Oh. Guess I'll buy it. This is what I need to do. Wait a second. I didn't buy Kurtz. Oops. Messed up. Three. Okay, so class 7 basically I have all pretty balanced. I guess I'll do Kurtz. Yeah, let's do that. Seems alright, man. Oops. I missed the message. This message is for Alt X. We will be soon approaching the location of the Sanctuary of Luna. We'll be touching down in Gala Lake in 30 minutes, so please make your final preparations by then. Okay. The wrong place. Over here. There we go. I didn't get Kurtz. A really small difference, but I should buy this protein.
もっと買ってけっつうな。任せてください。
There we go. Much better. Now, did I have any improvements that I could like? I don't think there was anything I could like mess around with. Is there? Not really. Yeah, not really. Okay, well, keep going. So bath on the 3rd floor. So this is the men's bath. The previous ship only had a shower on it, but this one is much bigger. It might be good to calm my spirit before you enter this trial. You have permission to use it from the prince, and maybe I should enjoy it for now? Wow, they even have a locker room despite the fact that it's separate for men and women. Alright then. Oh, Reed? Elliot, Marcus, you had the same thought as me though. Yes, we understand the basic layout of the ship, so we figured we'd stop by. The bath is supposed to be pretty big. Want to go in? Of course, let's head in then. Oh boy. Yaoi fantasies. This is incredible. I think they'd have an actual bath like this on a ship. The bath itself isn't too luxurious, but it still feels luxurious to the max. Didn't Dr. Schmidt design it? Along with Dr. Russell, one of the 3 former brothers of Dr. Russell. He's close to Prince Oliver, and it may have been his suggestion. Tita's grandpa, right? Somehow it feels like it must have been him then. Oh, someone's here already. Oh my god. It's a sausage fest in here. Guys. Gaius. Bro, Neusis. Wow, somehow the gang's all here at once. There must be some kind of positive effect to that. Well, I'm sure we can all fit. Let's get in already. Oh god. The blue sky extending to infinity. I feel like we've come to some extremely far place. Yeah. It's kind of weird to all be in the bath together in a place like that. What the hell are you saying all of a sudden? We finally got on board the greatest high-tech ship. We should be taking advantage of this. Time for some aero talk. Dirty jokes, fetishes, whatever you like. And why the hell should we do that? How foolish. Why would I go along with that? Oh, you're not a student anymore, you know. Well, you didn't graduate, did you, Crow? You'll have to repeat a year. That doesn't matter. Okay, guys, in this case, everyone's taking off their towels. I'm sure Gaius is number 1, but Elliot might be a surprise upset. God. What the hell are you saying? Oh, that's vulgar. What if some girls in the next room heard this? Indeed, this is certainly not our finest moment here. I'm looking forward to a quiet, freshly drawn bath if this is the view, though. Wow. Crow. So, let's see. If I enter the bath again, I get everyone's bath towel costume. Freaking nose are itchy. Oh, I got it. Sugoi. Yes. Oh my god. Are you serious? Looting the cat. Wait a second. Is this okay? Oh, was it just for class 7 Reen? And the cats? Oh, I got it for Elisa. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oops. Let's head over to talk to Emma and get her Prompto account. By the way, it looks like we can play Prompto on the terminal here. I've been helping set up the terminals a little. Is that so? Have you been playing Prompto then lately, Emma? Yes, actually. You already have an account, right, Reed? If you have time, please feel free to add me and let's play. Alright, now we can go talk to Oliver.